Hey y'all, welcome back. I am so excited for this. So, we are going to be looking at Renslayer's first full album as Renslayer, the marvelous Misfits. And I just gotta say a couple things before we get started. One, as always, first, you're gonna want to check out his album first. You're gonna want to listen to all these songs, because I have heard a couple of his songs. Some of the songs I've listened to are actually that I've reacted to and broken down are actually on the channel. I looked at The Worst. I did mean to look at Gambit, but I had audio issues and it ended up not coming through. So sadly that sucks. But I did listen to Gambit. I listened to the Wolverine song. I listened to his Moon Knight song. And his music it's very rare, because it is not what you typically see in nerdcore, right? You typically see a lot of more rap and hip hop stuff, whereas he is fully rock and metal. And that really makes him unique, at least from what I know. I'm sure there are more rock and metal nerdcore artists out there, but Renslayer is really the only one I'm aware of. So if you know any, please comment down below and let me know so I can check out some of their stuff, because I would love to spread it around. And as for Renslayer here, he is one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He's such a cool guy, very kind. He's a blast to talk to. And when he reached out to me, letting me know that he was making his first full album, that it was nearing completion, and asked if I wanted to react to it, it absolutely made my day. I've been really struggling with my mental health these last few weeks, and just having a artist reach out to me personally and ask me to look at such a big project of theirs really made my day. So thank you, Renslayer, so much. It really is a one-of-a-kind feeling for someone to reach out to you and genuinely care about what you think. And so that's where I'm going to kind of make this a bit different than my other reactions and breakdowns. So normally, during my reactions and breakdowns, I listen through them all, throughout the song, and then I go back and I break it down, I break down the lyrics and everything like that, and I don't really give too much of a review, because at the end of the day, I am not an artist. I am not good at singing. I am not good at rapping. I am not a player of any instrument. So I feel it's not really my place to give any critiques on music. But this is a very much a different project. Like I said, it is his entire album. And so I am going to still break down some of the lyrics and explain them if I get them, the ones I catch. But I'm going to really try and focus more on my thoughts and opinions on the album, at least for this video, and see how that formula works for this type of video. But yeah, so I'm ready to get started with this. Like I said, so it looks like there is 7 songs. So we got one for Feel My Bite, which I believe is about what's his name? Jeff? I think it's Jeff the Shark. The Worst I have already listened to and broken down and reacted to, so we'll go ahead and give it a listen, and I'll just give more of my thoughts on it. Split in Two, I believe that is the Moon Knight song that I just reacted to as well, so we'll do the same thing. Magneto Was Right, I actually haven't heard that yet. Laugh It Off, I don't believe I've heard that one either. Gambit I have heard, and Weapon X is the Wolverine song as well. So, yeah. So I'm ready to get started. How I'll do this, I'll have it as one large video, and then I'll break it down into several smaller videos for those of you who like more, 15 to 20 minute long breakdowns, and rather than the full project. And for anyone who wants to watch the full project, I will release a large super cut of it first, and then release these smaller videos throughout the next few days or so. But yeah, so anyway. One last time before we get started, like I said, go check out Renslayer, go give his videos a listen, or go give his songs a listen, go follow him on Twitter and Blue Sky and everything. He's such a cool guy. He definitely deserves more attention. So let's get him some more attention, yeah? So let's get started. I'm excited. Ooh, okay, yeah, this is what Jeff the Shark. I don't know too much about Jeff. It's from that new Marvel game. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I like that. Sadly, I don't know anything about that. Well, that's not entirely true. I'll get more to that when the song Alright. Ooh. I like this guitar solo. Ooh. Here's the breakdown I was waiting for. It's your fucking horse. When my eyes go wide, you'll feel like fucking boy. Okay. You'll feel like fucking boy. All right. That was Feel My Bite. Okay, I like that one. So, I've actually, since I have listened to a good amount of your songs at this point, Renslayer, I think I can kind of start to piece together, at least, not necessarily like your first songs, but definitely I think which ones kind of came a little bit later down in the pipeline. I do know that you said, you were taking, lessons, from Sam Sky and things like that. And so, and since this is your first album, there's definitely so much room for you to grow as an artist, and I can see that right here in front of me. I mean, judging from the songs I saw that I first reacted to on your channel compared to some of the last couple ones I saw, like the Moon Knight song, each song that you make definitely progresses in quality, getting better rhythms, better flows. Your vocals get better with each song. Not that they are ever bad. I love them, but you can really tell how much you're learning from each song, and I really think that's impressive to be able to actually see that growth. So like I said, I don't know too much about Jeff, but I did catch some things here and there, slowly going through it. So as you can see, Jeff is the land shark. I can see a monster consumed by consumption. So from what I understand, he is definitely a eating machine, at least from what I do know. He I think a lot of this song, correct me if I'm wrong, is more almost satire, making like this cute, little guy have such a heavy metal song, talking about being a monster and feel my fucking bite. I think a lot of it definitely is satire, at least from what I know, but still, nonetheless. So let's see here. So is that a thing in the comics? Does Jeff want to be more than just like a little pet? Like, does he have aspirations for being something big and more heroic, like Avengers, West Coast Avengers, anything like that? Because I think that'd be a really cool idea for a little character, someone who definitely fits the ideas of a pet, but definitely more, or yeah, like a pet, but wants to be more than that. I like that. Yeah, and then going to, where is it? So, forged in the labs. Okay, I was about to ask if he was made in like a genetic lab or something. Showing my teeth. I'm assuming all this talking about how he was made, basically eugenics or whatever it's called. Monster beneath, like, you know, because he's a shark, he swims beneath you. So, there is one part someone special could see, but she gave up on me. Who met Jeff? Because I want to say, because I know Gwenpool is one of my favorites. I haven't read her comics in a while, but I know she had some interactions with Jeff, didn't she? Was she the one who kind of like found him and excuse me, named him and everything like that, and stuck around with him? Oh my god, what is going on with my webcam? Oi. I don't know. I don't know too much about Jeff. If I had to take a guess, that's probably what it is. But you know, let me know. I don't, like I said, I don't know too much about Jeff in the comics. So let me know what I'm missing out from Jeff here. And then as for the song, like I said, I like them all. I do like this one still. I think this is not quite where like The Worst and Split in Two stands. I think this is probably a little bit closer to probably to Gambit, probably beneath Gambit just a little bit, but I do enjoy it. I really like, especially right here, the guitar solo leading into the breakdown is very nice. You get a moment of like what's the word? Like like a breather, basically, right? You get a little moment to breathe and appreciate just the lyrics and the vocals, as well as just this guitar solo before you get this real heavy, you know, you get that real heavy breakdown, and I'll eat your fucking heart. I like that. I think that's very nice. Good job, Renslayer. Good job on that one. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so we got The Worst here with Darnell Bradley. So I already reacted to this one on the channel, so I'm not going to go ahead and do a breakdown on it. I'll just let it play and get my thoughts. If you want to know my thoughts on the story being told, as well as the references and everything like that, go check out the breakdown I already have on the channel. This time, let's just go ahead and listen. Let's jam out, and I'll give my thoughts at the end. Yeah, I like how the lyrics flow right there. It's very nice. It's very smooth.
There's no way you can stop or defeat this, and they don't know, but they all gonna need us, and we won't cave like they marveled at Jesus. All because
I love this chorus. Darnell Bradley absolutely killed it. If you actually end up doing another song with Darnell Renslayer, I'm definitely gonna have to. Sorry, I'm very, very sleepy. I have not had my caffeine. But now, if you do another song with Darnell Bradley, I am tuning into that, because y'all killed it on this song. Like I said, this one's actually in my my Spotify playlist, so I've listened to it a few times already. Very nice. I also like your production when it comes to the visuals. Sorry, I went quiet. I just I got just caught up in the vocals. No, I was thinking about your visual production. Is it definitely is, I like the what's the word here? The style that you have going on. Like I see it and I know that it's yours, right? With the I don't know how else to describe it. It's very echoey, I guess. Like you can see like almost like frames, you know, that are lagging behind. and with the heavy emphasis on like the black and white, right? You know, the lack of saturation, but more focus on black and reds. I see it and I can definitely tell that it's your production, and I think that's a great thing to add to your style.
Defeat this, and they don't know, but they all gonna need us, and we won't cave like they marveled at Jesus, all because we just speed rush. Anybody
it's so good.
Reality, fun times, the casualties come by my salary, so if you wanna pull up, then come by, crash out like a stunt guy, then ask for all that I've done. Why?
I didn't really say it in my original reaction to this song, but definitely please give Darnell Bradley some good words from me, because he absolutely killed it in this. Especially right here. This is my favorite part of the chorus, the final part. It's just where everything kind of comes together and starts to meld into each other. It's very nice. I think that's definitely up there with one of my favorite songs that you've made, Renslayer. Definitely that's kind of what I would look for. Excuse me. Sorry for all my coughing and everything, by the way. I lost my voice a little bit back, and I'm trying to get my voice back. But yeah, no, you definitely, that is something I'd like to see more. Your style that you did in The Worst with Darnell, I think that just went so well with having your metal vocals, which would then, you know, flow into his very, smooth, very easily or like buttery smooth flowing rap. It definitely is a contrast between each other. And whenever I listen to music, especially music that has different artists in the same song, I like to see the contrast between their styles. And having a rap in a metal song is just not something I see a whole lot. And I think it's a style that you could definitely really bank on and make more like that of. So definitely, if you can get another song in with Darnell, I would be all there for it. So like I said, give him some props for me, because I really enjoyed his vocals in that, especially his rapping. It was very, very nice. All right, moving on to song 3, which we got split in 2. Yeah, this is the Moon Knight one. So like I said, I did just break down the Moon Knight song very recently, so if you want to see the full breakdown of the lyrics, go check out that video. It'll be its own separate thing. What we're mainly going to look at here is just my thoughts on it. I gave a decent amount of my thoughts in the first breakdown of this, but we'll do it one more time. I'm trying to shut up, because this is my favorite song that Renslayer has made. See, this is what I was talking about, your visual production, right? Where the no saturation, but the heavy emphasis on blacks, whites, and reds. It's so, like, I immediately attribute it to you now. And then we got Ethan Hawke there. One half is me, one half is you. I love it. And I don't know, like I said, I'm not an artist, so I don't know your thought process between putting the songs in the order you do. Did you put this here for like a reason? Was it one that you enjoyed, and then the last song was the last song in this album your favorite one? Just what's your thought process? I don't wonder just why you put certain songs in certain placements. So let me know what you think about that. I'd like to pick your brain a little bit. Oh yeah, then we get this cool scene with all the Venoms. such a catchy chorus too. Moon Knight's such a fucking menace, man. Alright. And that was Split in Two. So, like I said, not really going to break down the lyrics. I've already listened to it. If you want to see the breakdown, go to the other video for that on the channel. I'm just going to mainly give my thoughts about the song. And my thoughts is that is, like I said in the video covering this originally, that is my favorite song from Renslayer. Without a doubt, that is my absolute favorite. By a very wide margin. Like I said, your progression of practice through, you know, making more music and singing more and making more music is definitely very visible in this song. You can see just how much practice you've been putting in to your vocals, because it not only does it sound just even better than the previous songs, like by leagues, but the lyrics themselves and the vocals, they flow a lot better with the instrumental, with the guitar and the drums and everything like that. Sometimes they don't, not necessarily they crash, but there is almost a kind of a disconnect, at least for me, where I feel like it's not flowing as smoothly, right? Like it sounds like the lyrics may be a little bit off from the rhythm of the instruments, but in this one, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect in terms of how well it flowed. And then I also like catchy choruses, right? If I can have that chorus stuck in my head all day, I know that song is good. And Split in Two and The Worst, definitely earworm stuck in my head. Both of them are in my playlist, and both, if I listen to it once, I hear it the entire day. It's just in my head. But yeah, like I was saying, anyway, Split in Two is definitely by far my absolute favorite when it comes to out of all your songs so far. If I had to choose two songs that I hope to see, you know, those styles replicated in future projects, I absolutely would say The Worst and Split in Two. These two are just such a jump in quality and in every way, in terms of getting caught in my head just all day. If you could recreate the lightning in a bottle that you have caught here, I would be very, very much surprised if you don't start to get more attention, because those two were just so good. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Let's move on to song number 4, Magneto Was Right. Which, first off, I see it's definitely based on the X-Men 97. If y'all have not seen X-Men 97, what are y'all on? Go watch that show. It is a direct continuation to the old X-Men cartoon, and it's so good. All right. Ooh.
We were so blind to see how so wrong we could be.
Definitely a different sound to this one already. Okay. Ooh, okay.
promise to the ones who permeated shadows, cause they've been robbed of the sun. This is a promise to the ones who permeated shadows, cause they've been robbed of the sun. This is a
Ooh, okay.
I wish we fought back, we lost so much time.
All right. Wow. First off, very much a different style, that song. I wonder where was this song in the production pipeline? Because it sounds like it was a bit earlier. It has such a unique a sound to it that I haven't heard from any of your other music. Okay, let's break down the lyrics first, and I'll give my thoughts. Only seen from crimson beams. I'm assuming you're talking about Cyclops' vision, which, by the way, if y'all don't know how that works, I always thought it was a laser beam. It's not. It apparently is a fucking beam of pure concentrated kinetic energy that comes from like a realm of just kinetic energy. And so whenever he shoots you with lasers, he's punching you with his eyes. Like so hard it catches things on fire. Like when you slap a turkey so hard and you can cook it, you know what I mean? It's wild. All right, so all right, so I think that's referencing a couple of different things. First off, right, refugees trapped into the rubble. Talking about the mutant refugees trapped beneath the the rubble left in the attack of the Mega Sentinel that just absolutely destroyed everything, but also talking about the manholes. I think he's talking about the Morlocks, the mutants that live in the sewers, and I think they actually directly looked up to multiple different people, but they especially looked directly up to Magneto himself. In fact, you actually see one of the Morlocks on screen. I can't remember his name, but he's the little green kid. He was a very, very prominent Morlock, back in the old X-Men original cartoon days, and then they brought him back for this show, and, well, he didn't make it. So, I think that part he's talking about, when Magneto is being psychically linked to Charles, to Professor X, because wasn't there like a storm and fog and everything like that, and then he had like amnesia, he didn't remember anything, but then like as that started to clear, that's whenever his anger started to rise and such. I think that's what he's referencing. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about, how mutants are treated like lesser beings. Yeah, and that's talking about at the end, especially when Magneto just fully talks about. Sorry, excuse me, guys. I'm very tired. Anyway, especially when it's talking about when Magneto was very much like, we tried over and over again to coexist, and it just never works, right? We always just get attacked. You know, there will never be coexistence. Coexistence is a lie. You know, his whole anti-human thing that he has going on.
Promise to the ones who permeated shadows, cause they've been robbed of the sun. This is a promise to the ones who permeated shadows, cause they've been robbed of the sun. This is a...
Okay, That is one thing I will say. I hope to see that more in future songs. The going from that normal sounding voice, normal. I say I don't know how to describe it. I'm bad with my diction, my verbal choice. But you know what I mean? Not necessarily like the natural what you think of when you think of metal vocalists sound, right? The woo, 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 that kind of sound. The more just yelling voice. That transitioning into that more traditional vocal, that more traditional deep, more screeching metallic vocalist voice, not metallic, but metal vocalist voice. That's something I would really love to see. Whether that's in some of these other songs, I don't know yet. I haven't seen it in any of the previous songs. I would love to see that in some more. As for my thoughts on the song as a whole, I liked it. I think it I don't know, it definitely has, I think, the markings of a one of the first songs maybe made for the album. Not, like I said, in a bad way, because obviously I'm gonna love all of these. And like I said, I did enjoy this one, but I think it has that, it has I don't know how to describe this. Basically, like everything that I was talking about in the Moon Knight song, right? That almost vocal polish, the more flow with the rhythm, synchronization with the rhythm, I guess. While it's here, it feels a little bit more rough compared to something as new as the Moon Knight song. And so. But that also just goes to show how much progress has been made and how much you've grown as an artist in such a quick time, really. And so it genuinely makes me excited for future works. Let's let this play out, then we'll check out the next song, Laugh It Off. Looks like a Deadpool song. All right. Bring on Laugh It Off. Edited by Memologist. All right. So Deadpool is my favorite Marvel character of all time, so I am excited to see this. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I like this chorus. Okay. Oh, I love this chorus. The vocals in this part are very nice. Uh-huh. Tell me. Tell me. Ah, that's where the chorus comes in. Okay, or the song title. love the production of this one. Oh, dang. That one was really good. I haven't heard that one yet. That was awesome. Laugh it off. All right. Let's go through that real quick. Like I said, I haven't heard this one yet. So let's go through it and we'll talk about it a little bit. Nope, not what I meant to do. Whoops. Right, just a little bit. Nope. Oh. Living undercover in under a crimson hood, hiding Burns from the fires I set. Right, talking about first off, hiding his identity through underneath the crimson mask that he's wearing, the Deadpool mask, but hiding Burns from the fires I set. So Deadpool's design, at least in the in depending on the media you read, whether it be certain comic books, different artists, different movies, is often actually made to resemble extremely bad burn victims. But also this is talking about the fires I set. Talking about in the first movie whenever he sets the fire in Francis's lab. Yeah, and that's just what he refers to in the second movie, referring to family as an F word, something that he never really had nor wanted, but he obviously wants it as time progresses. Wow. All right. And that was talking about Deadpool is very much emotionally driven. I mean, in this scene alone, he shoots a guy and then shoots him several more times and says, "Stupid, worth it." Right? It's because he knows he lets his emotions get the better of him, and he often tends to pay for that in the end. But you know, it is what it is. We all do that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, again, the whole point of Deadpool 2, right, is he wants to die and be with Vanessa, but he can't because he is immortal. I have thoughts on the chorus here. I'll get to that, though, when I actually get to my thoughts on the song as a whole. Another pool of blood, Deadpool. Mm-hmm. Alright, I won't let my fear win again. I would think that's referencing how in the first Deadpool, he literally won't go and interact with Vanessa because he's scared that she won't want to be with him because of what he looks like now. And that fear actually ends up getting her kidnapped because he won't go and say something to her, and then she ends up getting caught by Angel and Francis. And then we get this nice chorus again. I love this more soft part right here. Just the acoustic guitar going on right now. Very, very nice. Yeah, this is I'll get to it again in a second, but this is definitely one of my favorite parts in Renslayer's song. I'll get to what I mean by that in a moment. Very nice. All right. Dang. All right. I still think the Moon Eye song is number one, but I think that's tied with the worst. I'm a little biased. I'm a little biased. Deadpool is my favorite MCU, my favorite Marvel character. I love him. I've read so many comics from him. I've replayed his game so many times. I actually have it on Steam. I was playing it again the other day, and Deadpool and Wolverine just came out on Disney Plus, and I already watched it like 3 times. I love this character to death. So I'm a little biased, and I'll admit that. But this one was very good. A couple of things I liked about it was, first off, the chorus, that main chorus, I just laugh it off no matter how many bullets pierce right through me. So was that, I'm not used to your voice, that isn't doing like the classic vocal, metal vocals. Was that you, Renslayer, singing the more softer part of the chorus and doing the backing vocals of the more metal sound? Because if it is, dude, that's awesome. Like, do that some more. Having your more softer tone backed up by that more aggressive modal metal sound was very, very complimentary, and I would love to hear that some more. And then as for the song as a whole, it went really good. I think the only part that kind of felt a little weird in the flow to me was right around here. Right here. I don't know, something about that part just feels like a little off to me, but obviously it ended up flowing perfectly fine anyway, because it was only just in the middle of it. That part, just like from feel it deep, just something about it felt a little off to me, but then the within my gut seemed to flow a lot better. I genuinely cannot tell you what it is to me, but something about it just felt off. But the rest of the song was great. It flowed great. Plenty of references to the actual character himself, about his background, his history, referencing a lot of the movies, both the first and second movie. Obviously not the third one, because I doubt the third one was out when this song was made, as well as the third being covered in The Worst anyway with Wolverine. But yeah, that was really good. Definitely where is it? This part, right? Was it this part? Yeah. No, it's not that part. Where is it? This part. That with the nice soft acoustic guitar going on. It sounds like maybe like a soft piano as well, kind of complementing it on top of in the 2 different types of vocals going on here. Yeah, actually, it's hard to say. I think I like that a bit more than The Worst. I think I'll do a little tier list at the end of this, from which songs I like the most, to which one I like the least. But we'll get into that. Let's see what's up next. Gambit. All right. I will go through the lyrics on this one since I wasn't able to cover it on my channel the first time. Go! I love that. Tell me, Ren.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is gonna be
You know how
good.
long I've been waiting for this?
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself. Oh, my sweet road. My sweet road, Mosher. Okay. I'll cover it really quickly. I have lots of thoughts on the Gambit song, so we'll go through this. Ooh, too far. Alright. First off, the yeah! I love it. The production on this one was fucking crazy. Alright. Hero born to the wind I go. Right, that's just talking about just Gambit's nature. He's not one to stay in one place. He's definitely a traveler. You know, he's the con man, the card player. So he just follows wherever the wind takes him. That's talking about his mutant power, right? Sudden charge things up with energy, and then it explodes. Light up your night because everything starts to glow and charge up with energy before it blows up. Shout out my daddy, ready? One of the numerous quotes from his amazing delivery from Channing Tatum and Deadpool and Wolverine. And that's where he was found in Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, and that's obviously just, again, talking more about Gambit's nature, right? He is this con man, not really trusted by a lot of people. He's very shifty. But at the end of the day, he is a hero, right? He wants to be a hero. He wants to protect all these people, his friends, his family, himself. And he, at the end of the day, he's a very selfless man. And then all these quotes from the movie. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself. Okay. Go all in, talking about just cards, right? 4th of July, fireworks explosions. And then obviously talking about Road. Alright. So I am so sad I was not able to get this originally recorded on my channel because I fucking loved it. This was actually, the Gambit song was my first ever song I heard from Renslayer, and it holds a very special place to me, because I love Gambit. Gambit is my dad's favorite X-Men character, and it's one of the ways I bonded with my dad as a kid. We talked about Marvel and comic books and things like that, and he told me about Gambit and showed me how cool Gambit was, so I'm a little biased with the Gambit song as well, but also that song was the production, and not only the visuals, but the audio as well. The guitar and the drums and everything went so hard, and it definitely had a bit of a more southern flair to it. You know, I've heard a lot of southern rock bands and southern metal bands because, well, I'm Texan. I am southern. I don't speak with my accent anymore, but I do have my accent, and you can hear it in some of my videos. But southern metal and southern rock has such a almost a very important emphasis on the drums, right? The percussion. And if that's not as hard as it should be, it just doesn't have that southern flair to it. At least not to me. But that was not a problem in this song. The percussion and the drums in this went absolutely fucking hard. And also the sound itself of the vocals, that especially the yeah part at the beginning, that was so like southern feeling. It felt like I was listening to my brother-in-law sing one of his songs. So very nice. And then I think this genuinely has one of the best flows out of all of these. And I'm talking about in comparison to the Moon Knight song. I mean, this thing flowed, and your vocals in this are completely on par with your vocals in Split in Two. This was definitely one that I meant to put in my playlist, and I absolutely forgot. I have not forgotten this time. This is going in my Spotify playlist. When I go see my family this weekend, I'm going to jam out to this on the road. You can bet your ass I will. But, alright, we're on the last song, Weapon X, the Wolverine song. Let's give this a listen. What you got for me, Ren? Last song. Impress me. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I like this. Listen to that fucking instrumental, dude. Very nice, very nice. Let's let this play out before I get my thoughts. I do have Marvelous Misfits out December 9th on all platforms. Alright, let's go through that real quick. I'll give my thoughts and everything. Then I'll give my thoughts as a whole, and then we'll come back to this. Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. Alright. Doomed to Roam Eternity, A World I Let Die. Obviously, that's talking about Wolverine. So that's where Deadpool gets the same issue of the basically immortality. Wolverine, that motherfucker just doesn't die. He's basically immortal. At some point, he does start to kind of die of old age, but it doesn't really happen. Typically, he gets killed before he can actually die of old age. But I mean, if you look at what's the canon even more for him, actually, I think about it. I think they kind of adapted his movie counterpart into the comics and vice versa. And so if that's the case, he's been around for a very long time. I mean, basically since like colonial America, if I'm correct. And we see him well into, the fall of the planet, especially if you look at like Old Man Logan comics. It's an apocalyptic wasteland. Really, he's all that's left. So he's basically immortal. Huh? Yeah, victim to the hand of the clock, because really time is the only thing that will kill Wolverine in the end. But also talking about losing his mind, because he does suffer from amnesia, depending on what source you're reading. That varies. I think most people are going to be familiar with the X-Men Origins Wolverine, where obviously he loses his mind because he got shot in the head with an adamantium bullet, which was supposed to kill him, but it just knocked him down for a little bit and gave him amnesia. Alright, and this is talking about him obviously being in every war that he's fought in. Yeah, especially if you look at some of the movies, like in The Wolverine, where he blocked a man from a fucking bomb going off and let the fire and radiation hit him. And he'll always get back up. And he does really only think of himself as a weapon, not a man, just an animal, a weapon to fight and kill. Let's see here. Dug too many graves and none were ever earned. I think obviously one that's talking about, the people he's killed, like the soldiers and things, but also people that he killed on accident, friends and family, because he has done that, or at least had dreams and visions of things, of doing that, like stabbing Jean on accident and killing her and things like that. He's dug too many graves and none were ever earned, right? None of them deserved what he did to them. Talking about how, obviously, whenever he was a child, his family rejected him due to him being a mutant. Alright. Trying to break down the lyrics. Alright. Very nice. So, final thoughts on that song. That was really good too, dude. You did one thing, like I said, that I really liked about some of these other songs, like Laugh It Off, where I like the more calm, soft, tame vocals with the more heavy metal vocals backing in the background. It adds a different layers to the song, right, and gives it a little bit more depth, and you get to hear these different vocals that really do complement each other in a very nice way. So that is something that I think should definitely be brought back in future projects. The flow in this one is also, again, very, very good. Really, the only two songs I have a problem flow-wise is Magneto Is Right, and really that's it, because even Feel My Bite was good. This one, the flow is, again, really good, and it covered a lot of the background of Wolverine, and I like that it was distinct. Both the Weapon X song and Laugh It Off were distinct from The Worst, right? Because you already have a Deadpool song and a Wolverine song, so then to make a song about both those characters, especially so close to the making of these two songs, it's I would think it's pretty risky, but you handled it very well, and you touched on different topics. It helps too that you focus mainly on that certain iteration of the character, right? Like, I know you focus a lot really on just Deadpool and Wolverine for this one, and then also you focus more on Deadpool 1 and 2 here, and this one looked a lot more like, again, just the X-Men 97 focus, which definitely helps keep the songs distinct from each other. So very, very nice. Now, in terms of number one, I guess in which one I'm gonna how I would rank these? Oh, it's really tough, man. I think just in terms of, if I'm not counting my bias, Split in Two is absolutely probably your best work on here. It really did flow the best. Your vocals are just incredible in this one. You can definitely tell your lessons are really paying off. If I had to recommend any song from you, if I could recommend a single song from you to anyone, it'd be Split in Two. This is what I am associating with you. But then after that, man, it's really tough. I think I gotta go with Gambit for my number 2, Laugh It Off for number 3, The Worst for number 4, Weapon X for number 5, Feel My Bite for number 6, and Magneto Is Right for number 7. I think that's my ranking of each song. But yeah, man, they were very, very good. Definitely a very solid first album for Renslayer. Marvelous Misfits. Let's move up a little bit here. So as everyone, you can see here, his debut album, Marvelous Misfits, is out on December 9th on all platforms. Go, run, don't walk, run. Get those in your playlists. Listen to them. They are great songs. Support this man. Follow him on all these platforms, Twitter, Blue Sky, everything like that. Go check him out here and give him a subscription because he absolutely deserves it. He makes some killer, unique music. And like I said, the dude is just such a nice guy. He's just such a generous dude to reach out to me the way he has been and talk to me and everything like that. It's very, very, very nice. And I cannot thank you enough, Renslayer, for sending me this and letting me look at this. I wanted to get to it earlier, but I was sick, and then I went through a little bout of depression and identity struggles. But I really wanted to get to this because I just was so thankful that you reached out to me. But yeah. I could ramble on and on. Basically, what I'm getting at here, guys, is go follow him. Give him some love. He deserves it. And if you like reactions and breakdown content, I got a lot more on my channel. I got various artists. I hope to get more Renslayer on here as more songs come out. And, you know, if you want other things like that, besides that, like gameplay and such, I got some of those on my channel too. I got a little bit for everyone. So if you made it this far, either on an individual video that's going to be cut out of this, or just watch this entire hour-long video, then I thank you so, so, so much. Your support truly means the world to me, that people care about what I think. So definitely, you know, stick around and we'll get more on the channel as it comes. So thank you all for watching so, so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. I love you.